Welcome to 30 and 5 on 560WIND.com, a special NATO edition live from Chicago on the scene. I knew living here someday would really come in handy. Here's what we did last night, ladies and gentlemen. We watched a little basketball during the day. As a prelim, if you will, we watched the Heat. We watched Miami play against the Indiana Pacers. Then we got the table trays out, made ourselves, nice little, BB made a nice pot roast, okay? And we got the table trays out, and we had the TV on, and we watched a little head thumping by yours and my favorite police departments. I want to congratulate the boys for standing up for the city once again, protecting us from any scoundrels that come in from out of town, just like your forefathers, as you were marching in revolutionary battle mode. I was thinking of your forefathers back in 1968 and how proud they would have been of you guys yesterday. Man, they were throwing garbage cans at our guys. They were throwing pointed sticks. They were throwing paper bags. Now, forget about the nuclear arms race. These guys are armed. They had paper bags full of rocks, and they were throwing them at our guys. Okay, a couple of our guys got hurt, but there was one scene that was special. In fact, I watched it twice. I TiVo'd it. I do it in slow motion. Kapow! There's like 8 or 9 of our guys just going to town. In fact, one guy's looking at another guy with a cigar in his mouth. That's our guys, the Chicago Police Department. Really, though, so far it hasn't been that bad compared to other places. If this was Oakland, there'd be 12 cops out there, and there'd be hundreds and thousands of rioters and protesters doing what they want to do. This is why this is the greatest city on earth, ladies and gentlemen. And I gotta say, this McCarthy, he makes Jody Weiss look like he was a Boy Scout. McCarthy was out there. It was good to see the white shirts, a lot of them, but McCarthy, no riot gear or nothing. One of the cops gets hurt, and you see McCarthy, our superintendent, helping the guy. So he's like on the street with the guys. I love this guy, McCarthy. He's awesome. So today, hopefully, as you guys are waking up out of your comas, and you raised that, what, $1.5 million bail for each one of those 3 guys that they're charged with terrorism. Who knows if anything happened or not? Okay, but boy, you want to talk about planning, efficiency. By the way, the blue helmets go good with the black outfits, don't they? They go great with and the shields. Very hard to recognize anybody. As the 10 or 11 coppers were doing the tap dance, you can't recognize them. Back in the day, the Chicago police, very like the NFL, technology. The equipment gets better and better. Only in the NFL, it's becoming a softer league. The Chicago police, God bless you guys. Thanks for protecting our city from these people, these anarchists, if you will. Now, the Miami Heat. Speaking of dominating, if you will, much like our Chicago Police Department. Do I sound proud of the police? Thank you. Well, I'm sorry, most of the neighbors are. In fact, by the way, before I get on to LeBron James, they said some of the neighbors from around there were going after the protesters and helping the cops. We don't play here. Go back to Oakland. Now, anyway, Miami, LeBron James. LeBron James gets it done. Give him credit where credit's due. I said in the previous game they had to score 65 points between him and Wade. They scored 27 total. Well, last night they scored 70. They scored 70 between them. They put on a display. Can they do that all the way through? I don't believe they can. But they regained home court advantage. They're going to be very, very relevant. In fact, I'm a little nervous now. They might have to go to the next round before they get their brains beat in. But LeBron James was a locomotive. He might as well have smoke coming out of his nose. Where I get on his case, can't. Give him all the credit in the world. He played a great game, so did Dwayne Wade. I give him all the credit in the world. And then the other guy, I forget who named him. How about Kevin Durant? Iceberg Slim, they call him. That is one of the great, great nicknames. Iceberg Slim makes that big shot the other night. And you know what? Wasn't it to be expected? Didn't you figure with the San Antonio Clippers last night how it was going to turn out? I know I did. Anyway, it's beautiful out today. Enjoy yourself. You've been listening to 30 and 5. If your buddy Mike North here on Chicago's very, very own 560 WIND. Flood Brothers Disposal and Recycling Services are professional waste haulers. Now, the Flood family is big on service. It's our #1 priority, and we offer extremely competitive pricing because the Flood family is here to help you in this tough economy. Remember, at Flood Brothers, we build relationships, and the only thing we're big on is service. Call us at 773-626-5800 or floodbrothersdisposal.com.